Hello, Joy friends, and welcome to this little special video. I hope everyone is doing well. Want to say hello to everyone, those that are here for the first time and those who are just continuing to ride this journey with me. So glad to have each and every one of you. Okay, so I wanted to share some things that I found from Goodwill. Now, in the Yarn Joy Adventures video that will air this Sunday, I showed a knit basket that I had found and in love with that. If you want more details about that, then join me for Yarn Joy Adventures number 6. But the other thing that I found and I'm so excited about is I did find 2 books that I will be able to share and read with my granddaughters. And the first one is called Wherever You Are, My Love Will Find You. It's by Nancy Tillman, but it is a really great story. And there's a couple other ones I would love to get. So I'm going to be going to Amazon and seeing if I can find those books to share with them. Then the other book that I found is from one of New York Times best-selling authors, and it is Rick Warren, and he is an amazing writer. But anyway, it's called God's Great Love for You. And so I was so excited to find these books, and they're fairly in good condition. So, I mean, this book almost looks practically brand new, and this one does too. I mean, the pages are in great order, and they're very clean. So I was excited, though, to find those. And like I said, I hope to expand on that other series. All right, then this next book I found, but I'm going to skip it for a moment, and I'm going to show you a book that Mr. Joyful found for me at Goodwill. And I am excited about this because, as many of you know, my whole fiber art journey began with knitting. My aunt taught me how to knit, and back then all I did was knit dishcloths. And taking that concept, I could knit some scarves. However, that was it. And then one day, one of the blankets that another aunt had made for my middle son, Jonathan, the Marine, I don't know what I'm going to do when he's not a Marine anymore. I can't call him that. Just Jonathan, I guess, right? Actually, he will always be my sunshine. Jonathan, when he was younger, when he would get upset, if I sang "You Are My Sunshine" to him, the song Sunshine, you know, the Sunshine, it would calm him down. And so then one day we were singing it. I was singing it to him. When he calmed down, he started singing it with me. And when we finished, it was quiet in the van for a moment. And then all of a sudden, he started going, "You are my mom shine, my only mom shine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You never know just how much I love you. Please don't take my mom shine away." So then it's Sunshine became Sonshine and Mom Shine. Anyway, moving forward, he had a crochet blanket that was coming apart. And so I went on to YouTube, my first time on YouTube, to see how I could possibly mend that without making it look wonky and like it had been mended. And after I accomplished that, I happened to have been in Walmart, and they had a yarn section back then. This was before Walmart did away with most of their craft section and then brought it back. And I noticed that they had the same color pastel yarns that were in his blanket. And so I thought, why not? Why not give it a try? So, hence, my YouTube journey began, and so did my crochet journey. So, fast forwarding 18 years, it's been 18 years since I really have knitted, with the exception of that beanie that I made from the crochet along with Connie from Just Another Stitch. And it lit a fire in me. I was like, oh, this is fun. So I was excited that Mr. Joyful found this book. Learn to Knit 25 Quick and Easy Knitting Projects to Get You Started. It's by Fiona Gobble, or Goebel. And it has all kinds of really cool things in here. Let me see if there's a picture that shows like all of them. And there's not. So I'm just going to quickly show you some of the projects in here. It does have a couple pages that show you in the beginning, like how to do the different knit stitches, how to sew in your ends in a knitting project. And it does have a few examples of different knit stitches. So then looking at scarves and cowls, this is one of the scarves that's in the book. All right. That's called the pom-pom scarf. This is the chunky ribbed cowl. That would be really pretty in a variegated yarn. This is called the long striped scarf, and I do like this. I love those colors too. All right. This is the simple capelet. I don't wear many capelets. That's not my thing. Long scarf with pockets. But maybe it's because I'm a fluffy girl, so. All right. Now, let's see. Oh, here's a striped college scarf is what they call it. All right. And the next category in here. Oh, that's pretty. This is a rib scarf. I do like that. I like that a lot. And again, I like those colors. I'm definitely a fall girl. Fall is my favorite season of the year. All right. Let's see. Here's a simple braided scarf. All right, now we're going to look at beanies and bobble hats. This is the Big and Little Stripes beanie. All right, next is the Fancy Rib Slouchy beanie. And I like this one, the multicolored bobble beret. That is really pretty. And I want to show you, this is what it looks like. And I love hats. I wear hats a lot. The funny thing is I don't wear them a lot on the channel, and I don't know why, because I do in my everyday life. Maybe I should start wearing my hats more often on my channel. All right. This is the Stitch Pattern Slouchy beanie. It's very different. And this is the Simple Knit Bobble Hat. This is the Self-Striped Slouchy beanie. The 3-color bobble hat. And this is the bow beanie. That's cute. This is the tri-color bobble hat. And now we're going to look at things for the home. here is the striped pillow. I do like that. I've made pillows before, but always crochet, not knitting, so that might be an exciting project to try and do. All right, and then they've got a pot holder. Again, I've made lots of pot holders, but never knitted. This is pretty. They call it a bolster, but it's another type of pillow, but that is really cute. Love that wooden bench. All right. And then a tablet cozy. Love that pillow back there. It's not crochet or knitted, but I love the colors. Love the colorway on that. All right, and a pencil pot. And that is that book. So I think the pillows were my favorite in this book. All right, the other book that I found, oh my gosh, I am so excited about this. I had looked up in here at the date that this was published, and I can't remember what I found. $1976. It's by Walt Disney Productions, and it even has that old book smell, which I'm an avid reader. I love to read. Before crochet became a thing in my life, you never saw me without a book. Now you never see me without yarn and a hook. But or one day maybe yarn and a needle, but anyway, but I love that old book smell. But anyway, this is the book, you guys. It is Walt Disney's Characters Needlepoint book. And the reason I got it, I've done needlepoint, I've done cross stitching and all of that. In fact, I did that as a little girl for years, and latch hooking and pot holder making and all of that. My Aunt Betty and my gram, they tried to teach me how to crochet way back in the day and knit, but I just couldn't sit still. Even though I did cross stitching and latch hooking and all of that, the good thing about that is it was easy to just get up and walk away, which I guess you could do with crocheting and knitting too. But anyway, I just didn't have the patience to sit there and learn. But anyway, I got this book because I don't plan on using it for needlepoint, but there's nothing stopping me one day from doing that. There was a time when my boys were really young. The craft that I used to make was I would take photo albums and I would cover them with cloth. And after I had clothed the photo albums, I would then embroider some kind of, design picture. Usually it was Hobby Lobby Hobby Lobby. Yeah, they were called Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby. It sounds right, but it doesn't sound right. But the little girls with the bonnets, what are they? Is that what they're called? Were they called Hobby Lobby? Hobby Lobby. Anyway, hopefully you know what I'm talking about. And then I did cherubs. I did all kinds of things and made photo albums for new babies and for children, for parents to do like through their grade school and stuff. And it was quite a nice little money maker for this stay-at-home mom. So anyway, so who knows? I may do needlepoint from it, but I thought I could take the graphs even and do a graphghan with them, with crochet or knitting. So anyway, let's take a look at some of the pictures that are in here. And the neat thing about this book, so here is the opening page, Walt Disney Characters Needlepoint book. Embroideries and Needlework Introduction by Lisbeth Perrone. But not only do they have like the charts, and it has a lot in the beginning about different things about embroidering, blocking, mounting, color choosing, stitching, all that kind of stuff. So I love that. But then we come to the designs, and that in itself is one of the designs. All right. But it sets it up like this. So it has it as a drawing. And like here's the bottom of Mickey Mouse's mouth. And then they do have it in a chart. But here's like Pluto and Figaro. And they turned that one into a stool. Isn't that cool? And then there's the picture drawn. And it's telling you what thread you need and how much. And then it tells you that the color picture is on page 21, which we just passed. But in the book somewhere, it has them in graph form. All right. These they turned into coasters and then put one on a tray, it looks like. But isn't that cool? And again, that's just the drawing. Here, you've got Goofy and Peter Pan. And they made Goofy into a pillow and Peter Pan into a rug. And then you've got Miss Daisy Duck up there and the three little pigs. You can see here's part of the drawing of Goofy from the page before. There's the three little pigs. And again, it tells you what color embroidery floss you need. And then here is Donald Duck and Goofy, and they made those into bags. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the Cheshire Cat, Bambi and Thumper. And there's the drawing. This is really cool. On the back of a jacket. And all that is embroidery. That is so cool. In the drawings, there's Mickey Mouse and Dumbo. And of course, this one, they turned it into a stocking. That one on the top looks like it might even be like a pillow. Oh, it says cushion. So yeah, pillow. All right. That's really cool. Got Captain Hook dartboard. And then, get back on screen here. And that's Pinocchio, and they turned it into a wastebasket. And again, pages have the drawings and the thread. Here's some more. Minnie Mouse sewing. They turned that into a cute little bag. I remember when those purses were popular. I had one like that. And then Dumbo is turned into a tennis racket because he's playing tennis. And then we got Snow White there. And again, more of the drawings with the type of floss you need. And there's Mickey and Minnie. And then this one down here, they turned into an eyeglass case. And of course, Mickey's holding his eyeglasses. And here's more And there is Donald Duck and his family. But somewhere, I thought they had graphs of these things. Maybe I just thought that I could look at the cross-stitch pattern and graph it myself. That might be it, because I thought there were graphs. But this is just more of the drawings of what we've seen. And that's what it is. There is no graph. So I must have thought I could look at the cross-stitch patterns and graph them out myself. But anyway, the end. But I thought that was a great, great book. I was so excited to find this needlepoint book. All right. I hope you enjoyed that little Goodwill haul. And I'll see you in the next video. Be joyful, stay crafty in your own way, make your own joyful creations, and above everything else, be kind to one another and be kind to yourself. Nugs and Joy!